Hi guys, we're back. Come back to Vicarage Farm, and like we said on the last dig, we're trying the valley field, as I've called it. And the valley starts up the top corner here and goes right through the middle of the field here. Look at the size of this field though. It goes right up to those trees in the distance there. Absolutely massive. So we're giving it a good go. We'll go down the middle of the field to start off with and give that about 2 or 3 hours and come back for a bit of lunch and then out for an afternoon session. And we've got the Deus. Have to bring that machine out to really get round this field and cover it. And hopefully there's not as much rubbish in here as there was on top of the world field. Top of the world field's just over beyond those trees there. And we've got the hollow way and this nice big hedge up the side here as well. That hedge must be about 20 foot across. It's absolutely massive, it is. So it's always a good sign of an old hedge, that. So let's get on with it, see what we can get out of the valley field. Now, I think we'll be dodging the showers today. You can see there's a bit of blue sky up there at the moment, but forecast is light showers for into the afternoon. So let's go and give it a go, get the Deus fired up and off we go. Hi guys, first signal of the day. Nice lovely mid-tone. Let's see what we got. Probably a bit of junk for a starter. Nope. You just see him in there. Looks like we got a button. Yep. First signal of the day is a big button. That's always a good sign. So on to the next one. Out for a nice long day's hunting. Okay, second signal. I found a piece of lead and I found another piece of lead. Got a pistol ball. I like finding these, so it always shows there's been some history here. Oh, I've got a nice surface sounding one here. It's not too deep. Got the double bleeps on the Deus. Oh, looks like we got our first coin. Didn't think it was that deep. Got a nice big penny. Looks like, what have we got? Edward the 7th penny. Didn't think that was too deep. Just got the double bleep. So I knew it was just under the surface. So it's first coin of the day. On to the next one. Well guys, that's not very deep. Another nice clean signal. Let's see what we got in here. I've just been walking all across this area and it's been full of brick. I don't know if it's been a building here or something at some point. The signal wasn't great. There's another big lump of lead by the looks of things. Yeah, it's about the 4th bit I've had that size down here. Right on the slope at the moment. Hopefully that's a good sign of things to come with the lead we're finding. There you go, Max, there's one for you here. Got a old farmer's knife by the looks of things with a bone handle there. I don't think even you could sharpen this one up. Good luck to you, mate, over in Virginia Beach there. Oh guys, another clean signal. Just kick the soil over. And then that little pile there. Must get myself a new probe. Oh, there we go. First bit. Nothing obvious though. Probably another bit of lead because I'm still near where that old building was. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got a button. Yeah, another pure button. Well, on to the next one. Oh guys, got another one on the surface found here by the sound of things. Very small. Not been finding much coming down this hill. And signals are very sparse as well. Definitely here. Ah, whatever it is, it's in here. Oh, what's this? A tiny little buckle. I mean tiny. Whoa, that's a nice little one. I wonder if the tang's still in it. Yeah, it is. Look at the size of that. Tiny, tiny little buckle. Oh, I couldn't find that. Little dress buckle or something. Still got the tang on it. I'll not clean that up anymore. I'll tidy that up for your review. That's probably medieval, that one. That's the best find so far today. Hi guys, been going 2 hours and not a lot to show for it really. Lovely little buckle, bits of lead, but one thing's very strange. That way in the distance there, see the trees? Well, that's the edge of the top of the world field. That's where my car is, and I've just come right through the middle here, right down through this valley. This is why I'm calling it Valley Field, because the valley goes down off to the left here. And no junk. Top of the world field, every signal you seem to get, bits of tin can, bits of silver paper, shotgun cartridges, everything. But I've just come from basically where this tree is up here on the horizon. That's where my car's parked. Top of the world field's the other side, and I've walked right down the middle here. I'm right at the edge of the field at the bottom now. It's taken me 2 hours to get here. Nothing really. Very strange. What I'm going to do now is head off up to my right. I'm just going to skirt up the side of the top of the valley here, up towards the hollow way, which goes along the top of the field there. Head up back round and get back to the car for a bite to eat and a coffee. And hopefully we can find a few hot spots. But you see the size of this field. This is just one of them on here. It's absolutely massive. So it goes right over the back there. Peter reckons it's just short of 80 acres, this field. That's the size of some farms. You can see the difficulties I've got trying to find hot spots, and that it's going to take me a long time to get round this farm, to get into all the fields. I reckon 3 years before I can even say I've been in every field. Just so huge, this estate. But I've had some nice stuff off here already, so there's hopefully plenty to be found. So just head up back to the car for a bite to eat, and see what we can get then. I'll catch up with you later. Well, we just dug the spade in, and we can see the penny just appeared. That's at the side there. So see, no detail on it. It's all pretty bald one, this one. Let's see anything at all on it. Oh, what we got here? We got a Vicky Younghead penny, and the date will be down here somewhere, probably about 1860, something like that. Oh well, second penny of the day. Heading back to the car for some lunch. Well guys, that was a deep one. You see there the hole's about 8-9 inches down. I've got looks like a loom weight or a plumb bob, which just found this just as the rain's starting. Like the furthest part of the field, typical, and then the rain comes. But I'm going to be dodging showers all day today, so yeah, it looks well, there might even be a little tang on that. I know there's a hole goes right through it, so it could be even a plumb bob. That's a good sign of occupation. Well, it's still heading back to the car for the lunch. The weather's closed right on me. This wasn't in the forecast that I had a look at. Absolutely bucking it down, and my car is still a good half mile away. Good job I've got my waterproofs on. But yeah, the desk is not that waterproof, but I've got the protectors covers on, so that should keep it well protected. So let's get back to the car. Well guys, first find of the afternoon. Looks like we've got a Stone Age scraper. You see the ridge down there. The edge of it's been bashed around with the plough over the years, but definitely looks like a Stone Age tool. See, feel really smooth on this side. Need to get that one checked out, but not a bad start. Just walked onto the field and there it was lying on top. Well guys, this sounds a bit more promising. It's a mid-tone. It's in that clump there, gone from about 6-7 inches down. Probably a bit of lead again. Oh no, what we got here? Is it a button or is it a hammy? It's A button. Ah, caught me out again. Little buggers. Right, we'll get on to the next one. Hopefully the weather's going to improve this afternoon. Seems to be, the sun's trying to come out, so let's carry on. Well guys, I didn't really bother filming that one because it just looked like a bit of scrap copper. I just turn it over. Looks like we've got a medal. Look at that. I doubt it's silver, I think it's just plated, but definitely a shield there. You can see the hanging suspension loop on the top there. There's a surprise, so I'll clean that up for the review and just see if we can get any detail from it. Looks pretty like Victorian, that sort of period. You never know what could be on that. Well guys, looks like we've got our first little Roman valley field. Little Roman bronze, probably 3rd, 4th century that one. Not much left on it, but definitely a Roman. That looks promising. I was chasing that one around and found out eventually it was a little lead gaming token. Probably 17th century that one. Looks like there's an animal on the front of this one. Not seen one like that before. Looks like an animal or a little figure. We'll see if we can get some more detail off that when we get back to the review. Oh, just a boot scrape again, and we've moved it, so it should be easier to find. It's in there. Let's see what we can get out of that. Nothing there, so let's do a live unveiling, just for a change. And that bit. I got that lead token not far away from here, so it was another similar sounding signal, so it could be another bit of lead. Still in that bit. Always in the last bit that you go for. I think we can see it's a big lump of lead. I was right. That's huge. That's been a weight of some sort. That must be weigh a couple of ounces. Quite heavy. It's definitely shaped, so I don't know what that's been off. Oh, interesting piece anyway. Well, we can see that one just to the side of that bit of earth there. Looks like another button. That's looks like a military general service button, that one. That might be, no, it's the crown with some letters under it. That's a bit different. Let's just try to identify that one. I just found that this little coin not too far away from where I got that service button. Looks pretty modern. It could be a token. It's quite thick. A bit of lettering on that side, and a couple of numbers. See if we can find it the right way up. Like a little token. Half something it says. I think it says. And the other side's got like a flower on it. Quite heavy. Not something I've seen before. That gave me something to check up for the review. So looking very promising up this top bit here. Getting quite a few signals now. Well, this one gave a bit of a whiffy signal. You can see it's come out the clay, so it's about 8-9 inches down, and it's in this clump somewhere. I'm not sure what it could be, but when you come out the clay, I found mostly coins down at the bottom in this clay. You can see it there, the yellow clay. Keep breaking him open, see what we can find. In there, just check the other bit. It's a little button. You see how deep that was? They can't plough this on the top of this hill because of all the clay. So all they do is just mow plough and cultivate it. But the older finds tend to get down to the bottom of the clay and they just stick there. Oh well, that could have been anything. Look, little button. Well, you can see I just freaked that out there. I've just spotted this clump here, and hopefully we got him in one piece. Looks like a crotal bell. Just open him up. Looks whole. No, it's broken. Ah, damn. That's one of the older ones as well. Yeah, the top's come off it. That's a pity, because I do love these little bells. Oh well, hopefully there's a few more of these, but let's get one intact first. Well guys, you can hear that. That's another double bleeper, so it's not too deep and it's a nice high tone. I use it like the numbers 91, 92, so possibly it's a silver. We're overdue a silver here. It's after lunchtime, and we've had a few bits and pieces. Oh, there we go. I was right. Sixpence. Well, that looks of things. But yeah, I'll not rub it too much. Edward the 7th sixpence. So that's the first silver of the day, so Vicarage Farm's not let me down. Another silver. Get in. Nice one as well. There's that lovely clear double tone in 91, 92. For these guys that do like the numbers, nearly always is a bit of silver. Great, on to the next one. Hi guys, just stopped for a afternoon slurp and a banana. It's been hard work today. So I had a few coins and buttons and bits and pieces and that loom weight stroke plumb bob this morning. And since lunchtime I've had a few bits and pieces and that silver sixpence. And the weather's changed, you see. Now at the short sleeves yet this morning I had the waterproof on and absolutely lashing it down, so the top of the soils dries down ever so quick up here, so it doesn't even stick to your boots, which is good. One thing I've noticed, because I use the Deus with the iron volume switched on, I've found that now I've come up the top end of the field here, there's a lot more iron buzz. I like to hear that in the background, you know, the little buzzing away, so I know where there's been occupation. Down the bottom of the valley there was absolutely nothing, which is very strange. So I think we'll be concentrating for the rest of the afternoon up this top end here. It's on a little plateau above the valley floor. So have my coffee, have my banana, and I'll catch up with you guys at the review. Cheers then. Oh, can't miss that one. Looks like we got another coin. Looks like a halfpenny. It's stuck there on the side of the clod. There's a lot of signals here, a lot of junk. It's definitely a halfpenny. Let's see if we can make out anything. It's a Britannia, so the head must be the other side. Looking at it, Edward the 7th. Look at things. I just see his ear there and he's facing to the left, yeah. Edward the 7th halfpenny. 1901 to 1910. Let's see if we can get a more accurate date when we get them cleaned up. Well, we just see the bottom of the hole there, looks like we've got another halfpenny. You just see the green down here. I can get down to it. There we go. Looks like we've got another halfpenny. This one's well worn. It's totally gone, that one. We might get an image when we wet it. Looks like a Victorian, or might even be a bit earlier George. Been a bit quiet the last half hour. Not even getting bits of lead. I've ended up down the bottom of the field, so I'm working my way back up to the plateau again, and she's just got this on the slope. Looks like we've got a second little Roman. It's 3rd or 4th century again. You can just make out the gates on that side. And there should be a head on the other. I'll clean that up for the review for you guys, but second Roman of the day, so could be a Barber's radiate. 1280s there, up to 320s. Yeah, not bad that. Two little Romans in. Wasn't expecting them up here. I just found that little Roman coin and I've just found this piece of carved stone near it as well. It's very, very heavy. I just wonder what age it is. It's faced at both sides, so it's like a building block of some sort. Any of you guys know what sort of building that's off? It said it weighs a lot. It's just got these diamond patterns all carved into it. It's obviously off some sort of building. Comments will be welcome. Another trusted coin. Looks like an old farthing. Probably Victoria, somewhere like that. Might even be a George III. It's certainly not a lot left on it. Well, it nearly blew my ears off just under the surface here. It's a pot leg. Absolutely huge one, a big bit of bronze. Let's see where it's broke off the pot there. It might even be a skillet, this one, because it's a thin one. But, rain's just starting now. It's about 3 o'clock. So if it comes down any heavier, I think I'll just call it a day. I've had not a bad day, but I don't want to get all soaking wet like I did again this morning. I've only just dried out again. A little dinky loom weight. Oh, tiny little one, that one. Might even be a little spindle whorl, possible. Always difficult to tell what they were intended for, really. Oh, showing a bit of age. Let's patch them on top of this plateau at the moment, and still producing. Just keep going up and down, so you never know. Hi guys, welcome to the review. And what a day we've had. I think we've had every weather under the sun. We had hail, rain, thunder and lightning, rainbows. We had it today. And in the valley field, first time in there, didn't know what to expect, and a bit totally different from top of the world field. More the way of rubbish than anything else, or the lack of it. If you look at the little pile here, we've got tin can, but it's mostly lead, which was very surprising. A few shotty caps in amongst it all. So putting that to one side there, certainly different from the other fields, which is a good thing really, because we're just concentrating on the fines in the fines pouch rather than just digging rubbish all the time. And today, quality of the fines was a bit down, but there's some nice bits and pieces in there with quite a few buttons, quite a few coins, a few artifacts, a few bag seals. This big buckle's still got part of the belt left in it. I did see Peter later on that he asked if it was his and his trousers fell down, but it wasn't his. Got the penknife, a few lead tokens, musket balls, all the usual bits and pieces. Good selection. Only one bit of silver today. That was the sixpence vendor with the 7th there. So it's always nice to get silver. It's only let us down once, Vicarage Farm, so we're doing quite well. And my favourite find of the day, I think this is what they call it, a Latian knife. 6,500 to 4,500 BC. I'm really pleased with that. But just an eyes only find, and you can tell it just sits nicely in the hand. They used them for cutting things and other way back in the Stone Age. So I'm going to send that off and get it formally identified, but that's what I reckon it is, and I'll let you guys know what the formal identification is. So overall, another good day at Vicarage Farm. Valley Field, I think we've found that we're top of the plateau there. There's a right flat bit there, and that's where most of these finds have come off. Even picked up a couple of little Romans as well, which is very pleasing, knowing that there's some Roman occupation up there. So we'll definitely be going back onto that field again at the next hunt. It could be with a CTX next time, because Peter probably have rolled that field. He was cultivating just as I left. Again, just to try and get it a bit flat, because it was a bit rough going today. So we'll see. There is another couple of areas on the farm I want to go over the CTX, especially there's one where the pheasant cover was, and there's an old well there, so I might be going round the old well next time. So I'll find out when I get there, make a decision then. So it's your pal Mal after another long successful day at Vicarage Farm. So happy hunting to you all, and thank you for all the new subscribers I've got. It's very much appreciated. Look forward to all your comments. Cheers guys. Well guys, crock of gold's at the end of somebody else's field today. Lovely rainbow there. Just coming to the end of the day, and the rain's starting to come down a bit too much for me, so we're all off home. So I've had a good day today, so I'll catch up with you guys at the review. And hopefully the guys at the other end of that rainbow's found a nice lovely pot of gold.